Hello everyone, I'm Slow Bullet.
And I am MattDratt, and welcome to this special edition of HMU, where we usually show off all the newest Halo Custom Edition maps. This time, it's just SPV3. There's a lot we are not going to be able to get to. So this thing has new weapons, new vehicles, new characters. This thing's crazy. We're going to try to include a lot in the actual video portion, but we're not going to be able to talk about everything.
Starting off with the Pillar of Autumn.
By CMT. I think they're all going to be by CMT. Anyway,
Yeah, I think so too.
I really like this level because it has anti-gravity. That's something I haven't seen before ever.
Oh, I love it. And you can change it too. Like you have to like go in there and shut the gravity back on or off, and it's just so awesome.
I just leave it on. It's awesome.
I do too. It is. It's great. It reminds me of Dead Space. If you ever get a chance to play that game, it reminds me of that.
Yeah. So this is the opening level. Then we get to Halo, which
it's good.
I don't know, there's not too much to say about these opening levels because they've already been released, but you know, here's the re-release. We'll get to the newer levels about halfway through this video. This also has the extended part to it. So
which I love the extended part. Like whenever I got there I was like, well, what do I do?
Yeah.
I was so happy because that's what I like about the SPV3 is they added more areas to the level to make it better.
You don't know what's around every corner now.
And then we go to Truth and Reconciliation.
This is a classic map where you, instead of turning on night mode, you turn on visor mode. So you actually get to see some of the cool OS features in work here.
And I always like this map because it's still stealthy, and they've actually added areas where you can still keep it really stealthy. You don't have to go guns and blazing.
But if you want to,
go right ahead.
Yeah, because that's what I always do.
I eventually do. I get bored. But it's still a great map.
Silent Cartographer.
This is my favorite level.
This is your favorite level? I wonder why.
Out of every level, it's my favorite level.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool level.
It is. And of course, they did like 2 makes of this map, didn't they?
Yeah, we got that next one coming up.
That's great.
Yeah, and they also added in some things like that, the Warhog drop, that ghost drop right there at the dropship. That wasn't in the original, but it was still left in the file, so they added it back. Nice touch. And then we got the evolved version of it.
Which I actually prefer over the SPV3 one.
Ooh.
Don't know why.
I think some people like the original level because it's circular, where this one is not. But, you know, give or take, you got both versions. So, whatever one you want to play.
I like it because it just felt different. Like, it felt the same, but it felt different.
Yeah, I mean, after playing, you know, the Halo campaign 800 times like me, you know.
Yeah, you want to play something different. And this was definitely different, and it felt great.
So, yeah.
I loved it. Assault on the Control Room.
Hey, this is the snow level map, and this is the last one from the original part 1, so get ready for new stuff.
This has to be, I would say, my 3rd favorite Halo level.
Yeah.
I have three favorite levels from Halo 1, and this is definitely number 3.
This feels like a number 3 spot, this level. But yeah, CMT did a good job, you know, adding it up, mixing it up a bit here and there.
Oh yeah, and once again, we're not even talking about all the cool stuff that's in it, like all the new weapons and stuff, but here we go.
Music.
Now we're in the new stuff.
Guilty Spark. Uh-oh. I like this level. I was just playing this. This was awesome.
This is where we actually made the Flood the first time, and with the way CMT did the Flood, it looks wonderful. The Flood are beautiful. They've even added custom Flood in there too, I believe.
Yes, there's like a jackal Flood, I think is what it is. Looks like a cat walking around. It's so honestly
creepy.
Like terrifying.
It was, and it also pops out little ones, and it's scary. Oh. Then we have everyone's favorite on Legendary difficulty, which you could do Noble now, the Library. Do it. I want to see speedruns of the Library on Noble difficulty.
So, one thing to say about CMT, they've upped the difficulty level even on Normal, which is a challenge I appreciate after playing through Halo 1 800 times. I cannot imagine this on Noble.
Oh my god.
I don't even want to
try. tried it, and I didn't even last a minute.
I can't imagine.
I wanted to try it. It was sad. It was a fail.
2 Betrayals. This one's also awesome.
This is my second favorite level.
This is also really hard, even on Normal.
But it's the hardest map. This one is the hardest level.
You cannot
in
run
Halo.
and gun this, because I was trying to do that just to capture footage. Nope, you can't. There's enforcers all over the place. You have the Sparrowhawk on this level, which is really cool.
It was. And you have to, you just basically have to kill everything separately. You cannot just go out.
When
you have to take one person at a time.
And the Covenant and the Flood are all fighting, just let them fight. Keys.
Now this is actually a really great map also still. It's kind of like Truth and Reconciliation again. You're kind of going up and down into a ship, but you get back down on the ground. It's the opposite.
Yeah. I actually like the on the ground portion because they gave the Covenant human weapons, which is something that I never really thought about. Like, we pick up their weapons, so why wouldn't they pick up ours? So
I know, right?
That was interesting.
It is, and it just feels different, like
getting a BR'd by a Jackal.
Then finally we have the Maw, the last level.
This level is still great. Even going
run is
backwards through the added level part. It's still fun. I like what they did with the flood blobs too. Because you gotta be careful with them, and sometimes they block the hallway, so you're just like, shit. Nothing I can do.
So you just gotta shoot it, throw a grenade down.
Yeah, you can throw one of the brute grenades that kind of like explode like 8 different times. So yeah, that's another thing we haven't talked about too much. We can spend a minute talking about it here. Like, just amount of the added content. Like, we did the little level overview, but there's no way we were able to show off everything. You gotta play this on your own to see it all.
Oh yes, definitely. There's just so much content. There's new weapons, there's new enemies, there's new armor abilities. It's crazy just how much you have in this.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, I don't know. I really like the grenades because I've discovered the use of the gravity grenade and how to really efficiently use it while trying to record this footage. That's good. It saved my butt a couple times.
Like, the only thing I figured out was, like, to throw it and throw a normal grenade in there, so then, like, it would, like, grab it.
See, I'd always throw it, and then it'd hit a wall, bounce back towards me, and then I'd suck myself in.
Yeah, same. That's my problem that I always had.
But yeah, anyway, you gotta go play this. Download in the description. There's so much content. No way we could cover it all.
And, of course, if you have any problems, just, like, put us something in the comments. I'm sure we'll get to it, or you can go and bug Masters.
Yeah,
actually,
they have a Reddit page.
Yeah, they have a Reddit page.
Halo SPV3. I'll put that in the description too. Be sure to check out our other videos. We cover all of the custom edition maps that come out. All of them.
All of them.
Every Halo custom edition map, you play it now. There's a lot of other cool mods out here. SPV3 is just one of them, so be sure to subscribe. Check out what's coming out.
See everything in the Halo custom edition community.
Anyway, we will see you all later.
Bye-bye.
Hey, look, the Halo ring's exploding.
Oh, what?